Kathy Brennan here, helping you to look better, feel better, and do better. Well, this week's habit is to make a habit of having a strong work ethic. Well, what does that mean? The principle of a strong work ethic means work is intrinsically virtuous and worthy of a reward. If you put in the work, you're going to get a reward. Now, interestingly, I just recorded this video, but my video wasn't recording, and so now I have to do it again. So I'm going to do it again because this is what I said I was going to do. To me, it's prioritizing tasks to get things done. There's something I want to get done, so I will lay out the tasks and do them. Again, this video, got to do it again because I did it, but it didn't record. Included in this idea of a strong work ethic is integrity, doing what you'll say you'll do, or honesty. The same thing. This is what I said I'm going to do that. I'm honest when I say, I will get this done, and you go ahead and get it done. Also included is the idea of discipline, that you'll take the time and put in the effort to do the steps that you've laid out to get where you want. And being fair. If you're being fair, you're not working so hard and you're somehow making it so other people cannot succeed, or you're stomping on what they're doing. The idea of a strong work ethic is that you are being fair to others. And you're being respectful to others. Again, you're not bad-mouthing them. You're not undermining what they're doing. You're respectful of them, but also, you're respectful of yourself. If you have said, this is what I'm going to do, you go ahead and do it. You're respecting yourself enough to follow through with what the plan you laid out to get where you want to get. And you're accountable to others and to yourself. So, how does this work in relationships? We often think of a work ethic just as in the workplace, or to accomplish, to build something physical. But this can also work in relationships as we work on our mind and our soft skills. Working on those will reap a reward. These things don't just automatically happen. Loving yourself, that is a skill that it doesn't necessarily come naturally. Maybe it's natural to some of you, but it's not natural to everyone. So when you work on that, you'll get to better relationships. Then loving others, work on that. That's not a skill. And by the way, it also doesn't have to do with them. It has to do with you. You decide who you're going to love and how you're going to love them. If you just love people that are nice to you and who give you all kinds of accolades, that's not really love. That's just that's kind of self-centered. Love is a gift, and love is something we can get better at our whole life. So we can work on being loving. Personal boundaries, another area I talk about a lot, where this is kind of difficult work. It can be uncomfortable or awkward, but we can work on that to have better relationships. And taking responsibility for your life. These are the things you think of: discipline, being proactive, being on time, just being a responsible person. So how can a strong work ethic help with your personal well-being? Well, if you want to take care of your body, you're going to eat enough and the right foods, you're going to sleep enough, and you're going to move enough. Those are the ways you need to work on. Those don't just happen. Again, this is a little more tangible, where I know exactly what I'm eating and I can kind of look at that and measure that. I can look at how much I'm sleeping, I can measure that. But we can work on getting enough sleep. We can work on moving enough. That's exercise. And we can work on eating the right things. So that will give you better wellness, personal well-being. So how does this work in the spiritual sense? Well, we sometimes think, oh, the spiritual is just fluffy and out there. But we can work on our spiritual habits. We can work on faith, gratitude, hope, joy, love, meaning, and purpose. These are things we can put effort into, have a strong work ethic, and have better spiritual understanding. So the big question then is, what is worth it? What is worth working on? To you, what will you put your best efforts towards? What is it to you? Well, why is this a good habit? Because our work ethic is something we can control. That's the one thing I can control how much I work on relationships. I can control how much I work on taking care of my well-being, my bodily well-being. I can control how much I work on my spiritual understanding. It'll also help you fulfill your dreams and your vision for your life, and it'll just lead to a fulfilling life as you put in the work. And in the workplace, which is the tangible place, we can see it. If you have a strong work ethic, you'll get noticed and promoted, and that's where it's most obvious. Now, here's an aside. There is such a thing as the stars aligning, or being in the right place at the right time, or just good luck. I honestly 100% believe that happens too, but those are things I cannot control. I can't control whether I'm going to have a lucky day or not. So the work ethic part of it is something I can control. And the other piece, I just don't know how to control it. Maybe you do, and that's great. Like if you believe your prayers are useful or your time in meditation is useful, I mean, I believe those are useful too. I just don't there's not such a strong cause and effect that I understand how that works. So my work ethic with these other things, I can absolutely control that. So how can you form this habit? Figure out the right steps to get to the goal that you want, whether it be a good relationship, a healthy body, a promotion at work, whatever it is where you're trying to get to. Figure out the steps. Create a plan, this is what I'm going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or once a month, or every time I see so-and-so. Create a plan. Don't give up too quickly on the plan. Just work it. And then keep reviewing. Is this working? Even if it's just a minute little bit of progress, am I seeing that this effort is taking shape and working? And then work the plan. And stay positive. Stay positive. The second thing you can do to create this habit is be around other people with a strong work ethic. That'll inspire you and inspire them, and that would be great. And with any of our habits, it's just practice, practice, practice. The more you do it, the more you stay at it, and get back to it if you stop it. Practice, practice, practice. This is how you can create the habit. Make a habit of a strong work ethic. Be well.